Hi, this is Marcus. I'll be giving you an overview of workflow creation in Swift Digital. Workflows enable you to take action automatically in response to customer activity. For example, you could use a workflow to send a personalized thank you email to people who attended a particular event, and an SMS to those who didn't. Let's create a workflow so you can see how easy this is. I want to make a workflow which sends an email to people who have downloaded a white paper, and then invite them to a follow-up webinar if they show some interest. I'll start by setting up the trigger on the white paper. The white paper is on a page created in Swift Digital. I want to send an email only to the people who reach this page. I don't want to send the email immediately. I want to leave a couple of days between the time of the download and the publication of the email. Now I'll choose an email to send. I'll choose the Composer Launch Announcement. I need to specify a subject line and a sender, just as I would when publishing. To connect the page to the email, I click and drag the page's Reach trigger to the email icon. This ensures that everyone who has downloaded the white paper will be sent the Composer Launch Announcement email. A few days after this email is published, I'll invite anyone who's clicked on it to a follow-up webinar. I think 4 days is a good interval. I should point out that I have already created the pages and emails for this workflow, so they show up in my lists. Note that when I add an activity to a workflow object, I automatically get an Otherwise connector to handle anyone who is not caught by the previous activities. Once again, I click and drag the connector from one workflow object to the next. As a final step, let's use a process object to categorize the people who decline the webinar invitation. I'm going to take anyone who declines the invitation off my VIP list. As you can see, workflows can get quite intricate and complex. I recommend you start out with a small number of objects to become familiar with this module and to avoid annoying your readers with too many messages. As you become more ambitious, you can zoom out or pan around to see your workflow. When I save my workflow, I name it and specify the period during which it will operate. I can also add a description to help me remember, or to tell my colleagues, what the workflow does. And if I want to enable it immediately, I need to remember to check this checkbox. That's how you can create workflows in Swift Digital. Thanks for watching.